basically a Mimitar rush, isn't it? With the double Sleipnir. Wait, is it double Sleipnir?
I think these
Yeah,
Sleipnirs
well,
might
double
be.
Sleipnir.
Sword, yeah. Versus a kind of slower battleship missile. Are those cruise missiles? I'm presuming they're cruise missiles on a Scorpion Navy issue. You wouldn't want to put rapid heavies with you. Blue ice there. So both Scorpion Navy issues are smart bombing. It looks like a bunch of drones off. Bifrost just died, and the Sleipnir of 3 Mobu. It looks like he's about to. Yeah, he's died. Okay, so wow. Okay, this looks like it was a pretty fast match. Then Testing a commanding lead at the moment, having killed both of the Sleipnirs already. Damn.
Yeah, without links, this broadsword of wood Vulcan is going to, even though he's a broadsword and very tanky, is not going to be able to sustain under the reps of the Scimitar, and we can see him just get alpha'd through.
Yeah, wow, okay. Okay, then I guess we move on. That looks like the match is over. The Scimitar is alive, double jacked or double sweeple, but I don't think... Oh, we got Bifrost alive as well, Bifrost. No, the Simi's about to die now as well. Wow, okay, that was a pretty fast match, and I think it's already been called in local. Oh no, that's affirmative, that's a different match. Okay, I guess we'll try and find another one. Any luck, Hoodie?
Yeah, I have a 12-year noob.
Oh,
It's
yes.
currently, yeah, they're warping in here currently, so you can warp to Edelweiss.
Okay.
You'll be on time for this one.
Okay, cool. We'll come to you.
That was a quick match.
That was a very quick match. Scorpion Navy issues have this, like, if they're cruise missiles, they don't have a high amount of DPS, but the volley damage is pretty good, right? And if the target's got 2 sweeper webs on it or something, then it's doing, they're doing pretty much max damage.
Yeah.
And those volley damages are pretty good.
One of the things that's even more painful about that is that Scorpion Navy issues have a free high slot, which is usually going to be some sort of a nude or a smart bomb, and if it's a nude against a command ship, you have to brawl in a command ship like the Sleipnir, with the autocannons not having excellent range. So in about 4 cycles you're completely capped out.
Yep. Oh, this is White Legion.
Ah, okay. Is it at Mawderator? Are you at Mawderator on Twitter? Or...
Yeah, I am. So 12
years
a noob.
There we go.
Which testing corp is that?
Are you on Twitter, Hoodie?
No. I'm checking for you, Mod.
It's gonna be Triumvirate.
Oh, try here. I'm just doing a quick tweet now, try and get some viewers. Okay, cool. So we've got 12 Years a Slave. Ah, I've forgotten who they are. Are they 12 Years Noob? This is
12 Years a Noob is the Triumvirate testing corp.
Yeah, Tri versus
okay, yeah.
White Legion.
Okay, so this is not last year's Tri. This is this year's Tri. Same alliance, but different group of people. Last year's Tri were basically made up of Volta and a couple of other guys who were in Tri at the time. And they've moved on to an alliance called Weaveform. I'm going to screw it up again. Yeah, it's Weaveform Volta, isn't it? So this is so Tri this year got through because the core corporation who ran the tournament team moved on. They obviously leave behind the eligibility to enter the tournament for free, because it's the top 16 place that guarantees you entry for the following year is tied to your alliance on TQ. So Tri have got them in way, so it's not the same guys. So I wouldn't expect the same level of quality. I feel like Chester when I'm slamming someone like that, but, as last year from these guys. But you never know. They've got double Hurricane Fleet issue, double Sleipnir, Simi, double Sweeple, Blackbird, which seems fairly solid. I'm guessing that's shield artillery on the Hurricane Fleet issues with Sleipnirs.
Let's have a look. It probably is, yeah.
I'll try to zoom in on them. Yeah, I'm pretty sure those are artilleries.
Yep.
and White Legion is the French team, isn't it? Damascus's guys.
No, it's gonna be like Broski North, that the group that surrounds them.
Is it? I thought.
No, I'm sorry. That's
the Messes.
Yeah, I think Damascus is with them. I think it's a bit of a weird team. Like their alliance has collapsed on TQ, right? But it's got a few corps left in it who were planning to do alliance tournament, I believe.
I'm sorry, I'm thinking the wrong entity. That was White Legion was Yellow's Night attempt of a reboot of Black Legion.
Exactly.
Which didn't quite work out.
Yeah. And they've got double Absolution, double Ogora Navy issue, Balgorn, Ineros, and double Sweeple. Interesting. So a lot of lasers. So, do you reckon these are beam or? Because we've got Absolutions right up the back there. Or each no, there's one at the back, one at. They're coming in with some weird ranges, this White Legion team. So we've got. Let's just sort by range. We've got White Legion, we've got Ogora Navy issue, Absolution at 30 kilometers. They've also got an Absolution at the back at 67. No, that's right. He's warped in the wrong range. Surely he's at 70 kilometers. That's not right. I wonder if they just play that or whether they get him to rewarp. I'd ask him to rewarp because it's a really weird position for an Absolution to start at. Balgon at the back there with the Ineros. And these battle cruisers up front. I'm confused. Someone help me out here.
They're using the Balgorn as a screen for anything that's trying to get on top of the Ineros. With the webs and newts, you can shut anything down, trying to close range on you.
Sure. But wouldn't you kind of normally put a Balgorn in the middle? Like, at least in the middle. Like, why would you hang it all the way back? I'm not sure.
Last does an MJD.
Ah, has he got an MJD on his Balgorn?
Let's look at it. I mean, he's aimed towards the group right now. So.
He is, yeah. Maybe that would explain his positioning then. Let's see if he pulls it off or not. So the Scimitar.
These are going to be beam lasers. We can see that Nirov in the Griffin is already into half shield. He's going to need to get reps from the Scimitar of Sakharos lane. And Sakharos is way off from the rest of his core. We can already see the Cycles rushing across the field to try to get tackle on him, but they're pulling off? That seems weird.
Yeah, was that sort of some baity move by the Scimitar to go that far away from the team? I'm not sure what that was. It's a strange move.
It's going to be a misplay more than anything. If I were White Legion, I would all in the Scimitar at the beginning and try to get it killed right off the bat, especially if he's going to be that far from the rest of his team.
Yeah, I think they didn't spot it quick enough. If those TD3s had rushed down to where he was like 20 seconds ago, they could have caught him already, but they didn't, and it looks like White Legion have they've just lost a sweeple there by the look of it to these artillery battle cruisers. That's going to be a blow there. You've only got 2 sweeples ready for tackle on White Legion set up, and they've already lost one, and the second one is in 50% armor now. He's getting repped by the Neros. But he's taking a lot of damage.
Yeah, we can see Hogaron is taking a lot of damage, but he's holding so far. The beam lasers are projecting quite far on the Absolutions, but beams are not quite the best damage type for the Mimitar resistance, and Hogaron staying alive.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the Articanes have just killed another Swiple of... Wait, I'm getting the alliances confused.
Yeah, I know. It's a little bit...
It's way too early in the day for me.
So try shooting the Grey Navy issue now of Emblas Vaniduralura. I shouldn't even try fucking names. Anyway, there's no Ogora Navy issue in the middle there, who looked like he was brawling with those Sweeples. He's in 50% armor now and dropping pretty quickly. He's tackled by a Sweeple. He is still moving fairly quickly, so I don't think he's webbed. But yeah, he's dying pretty hard, and the Inuris doesn't seem to be able to do a lot about it. I do see some jams coming from the Griffin though towards the Inuris, so that might explain why stuff's just dying pretty hard. Yeah, this is snowballing in Try's favour. Try are doing great here, to be fair. I was kind of saying maybe they went up to quality, but I think their piloting positioning, apart from the Scimitar screwing up there at the beginning, has been pretty good here, and their setup seems fairly solid. It seems to be taking apart this White Legion setup. White Legion definitely using something experimental there. At the test open practice, I think several teams bring setups which they kind of know is crap, but there's an element in there within the setup that they want to test out. I don't know if you agree with that, but I don't think that setup was particularly solid.
I think maybe they're just trying to figure out if, with the beam laser team, if you can kill light missile ships that are trying to keep at range. They're really good against that, but that's not at all what Tri has brought. So
yeah. I mean, sorry, I've kind of zoned out a little bit there because I thought this match was over, but I don't think it is. The Scimitar looks like he's taking damage now. He's getting quite close to those lasers.
Have they caught him yet?
No, he's actually running away.
He's still roaming free.
No, he's still not tackled. I thought he might get tackled then by the Balgon, but no, he's absolutely fine and pulling back. The Neuros hasn't taken any damage though. So you've got two Absolutions and Neuros and the Balgon left. Orgono issue as well, but he's just about to die. He's in deep structure. So they have got two command ships, a logistics, and a Balgon left, but and they have killed some tackle, but with the Tri team having all of the DPS plus their logistics alive, I think they should win this without too many problems.
White Legion was getting jammed quite a bit by the Griffin. They were trying to primary it for most of the match, and they got it to very low hull, but they couldn't do anything, and now we see Tri is going to be priming the Oneros, who is dipping into low armor, so...
Yeah. The Neuros is dying pretty fast now. He's got the sweepers on top of him tackling. Sweepers can get... I've having done a little bit of testing myself so far. Sweepers are so broken. There's a kind of rumour going around that they might be rebalanced in the summer before Alliance tournament. How mean of Fozzie would it be to do that? Like 2 months into everybody's training to rebalance such a powerful ship.
Well,
would everyone have to go back to the drawing board? Like since so many setups seem to have sweepers as really relying on sweepers for their tackle ships.
Yeah, I think so. They did give out a note, I think a week or 2 weeks ago, that saying from CCP, like there are indeed going to be patches coming out, so be mindful of your setups and your strategies because stuff will change.
Yeah. Definitely.
So that's maybe a bit of a prelude to what they're actually going to do.
Definitely. I think command ships are due, links are due a rebalance. Everyone's been talking about it for ages. I've got sick of listening about it, to be honest. But is that planned this year? Do we know?
Yeah.
So
it's part of
this summer is what they said.
Right.
Yeah, it's part of their roadmap this summer to rebalance the links.
I haven't actually looked at the release schedule for. I don't actually know when the next. I've completely lost track of when the release schedules are. They seem to come so often now. I've given up trying to. I don't really tend to get excited about them anymore because they just kind of roll into each other. But they have. So I'm guessing the next one's probably going to be. They usually do like an early autumn one and then a winter one, don't they? So yeah, there'll definitely be a fairly sizable release before the tournament. It'd be interesting if they do. I mean, if they cut Sveeples, how would you rebalance the Sveeple if you had the chance? I mean, that's quite a big question, but.
I happen to be in the focus group for it as well. I think one of the best things that was mentioned was moving the damage bonus to sharpshooter mode.
Yes, that's a good idea.
That was one of the best things there was, because that means that it simply gets shit all for DPS, unless you're in smart sharpshooter mode, which exposes its weaknesses.
Definitely. In a tournament setting, would that really matter though? I mean, the key use of them in a tournament setting, oh yes, they can, if they get one-on-one with an Oneros, they can kill it over time, because they do like 300-400 DPS that applies brilliantly, but their key role in a tournament setting is the fact that they are fast, tanky as hell, right?
I don't think it would break them. It would definitely reduce their effectiveness by a bit, because it would make them weaker, because they have to sit in sharpshooter the whole time. If they actually want to apply. But it wouldn't break them, no.
I think they would still. I think in the hands of a good pilot who can switch between modes really, really well, and it does make a huge difference. You see a lot of pilots making classic mistakes of like going skirmish the speed mode to try and get tackle, and then forgetting to go into defensive mode once they get tackle, and just dying straight away once they get primaried.
Yep.
So like, if someone who's really, really adept at using the modes already, I think on TQ that would be a good balance. I'm not sure it'd make too much of a difference in the tournament, and obviously they're not going to rebalance the ship around the tournament, but I don't know.
I almost think the reason that they've been holding out on doing a rebalance of Spiteful is that they're planning on doing an entire rework of the autocannon system, or the... What's the class that's called? Projectiles? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because autocannons have fitting issues, and Artie has fitting issues where both are either too easy to fit or too hard to fit, and no matter what you do with the Spiteful's power grid, you either shoehorn it into being unable to fit artillery or making it way too easy to fit autocannon, so there's a lot of work they have to do.
Yeah, I agree. Have we got a bookmark for Orange? There's test versus affirmative just about to start.
They just shoot me off the arena again, affirmative being
Fuck them, man.
slightly salty about the fact that someone is streaming their practices.
Did they actually say anything? Or?
Yes, they asked me to leave.
No, fair enough.
So I did.
You should screenshot, like, just cloak up and screenshot this up and paste it. I can put it.
If they want me to leave, I'll leave. It's fine.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
okay,
just
let's
a bit weird.
Let's try and find a different one. I know it's like an open public practice. Why would you bother caring about it anyway? So yeah, the 12 Years a Slave / Try team is murdering this Balgon, and they have convincingly won that match. So well done, Try. It takes quite a long while to mop up those matches when the artillery. In the artillery setups, when they finish, they tend to clear the little stuff really fast, and then it takes them quite a while to chew through the big stuff, because they've got to try and volley.
I got one for you.
Yeah, go for it.